Dear students, today we will see measures of central tendency in statistic. You are familiar with distribution of data in different classes. It may be a series of individual items or discrete frequency distribution, or it may be continuous frequency distribution. In discrete frequency distribution, there are some x's and their frequencies. Means occurrence of 2 is 3, occurrence of 6 is 4, occurrence of 10 is 11, occurrence of 14 is 9, occurrence of 18 is 3, etc. In that way we will write. This is called as a discrete frequency distribution. Next is continuous frequency distribution. In continuous frequency distribution, we require class and frequencies. There may be from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, etc. and lastly 90 to 100, etc. In that way, it may be differ from data to data, collection of data. Here, number of items are few, that may be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In such cases, discrete frequency distribution is possible. But whenever there is a range of data is huge or very high, then we say that we require classification of the data, or we will write continuous frequency distribution. Here range of data is 2 to 18, means 18 minus. Here range of data is 18 minus 2, that is 16. But here range of data is from 100 minus 0 is 100. Therefore we require classes here. Now we will go to measures of central tendency. Means we require centralize or some inference from different measures. In that, first we will see mean of the data. First thing is to calculate mean. Mean is the first measure of central tendency, and here for simple frequency, without frequency, simple series, mean of the discrete series x1, x2 up to xn, then mean x bar is given by sigma xi by n, where n running from 1 to I running from 1 to n. That is the for example 2 plus 5 plus 7. If suppose we are given 4 values, then it will be 18. Some sigma n and number of items are 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 4, that will be equal to 4.5, etc. Whenever we are given discrete frequency distribution, that is xi's and fi's are given, and let us suppose let sigma fi is equal to capital N, then x bar is given by sigma fi into xi, sum from I is running from 1 to n, sigma fi into xi divided by capital N. Where what we have to do in such cases, we have to find out the table fi into xi. X1, let us have an example, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fi will be 3, 7, 11, 9 and 5. In such cases, we have to write fi into xi. 6, 3 7 21, 4 11 44, 5 9 45, 6 35, etc. You have to find out the n is equal to sum of these frequencies. 7 3 10 11 21 30 आणि 5 35. Check that if I am correct. 10 10 20 and 10 30 and 5 35. Okay. Here 5 5 10 16 1 4 and 4 8 and 4 12 13 14. And therefore x bar is equal to, here x bar is equal to 146 divided by 35. It may be you can calculate that as equal to 146 divided by 35 equal to 4.171429. This is about discrete frequency distribution, mean of the data. On the same line, we have mean of continuous frequency distribution. Here we are given class and frequencies. We are given class and frequencies. Means xi to xi plus 1 and fi, etc. Let us suppose let m be mi be middle point of class. Then either we can write x bar is equal to some sigma I running from 1 to n fi into mi divided by n, where n is sum of all frequencies fi. If we suppose if we write ui is equal to mi minus a by n, mi minus a by h, where a is assumed mean, and h is class width. Then x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by n into h. This is the most simplified formula for mean of the data. Mean then we have to think about the combined mean of the data. Suppose we are given collection from different locations. Suppose mean of one center is x1 bar, mean of another center is x2 bar, mean of another third center is x3 bar, etc. And from the sample size of n1, n2 up to etc. in that. So where this is number of items. Suppose we are collecting data from various factories at Kolhapur, Pune, Mumbai, Aurangabad, etc. Average of Kolhapur is suppose x1, while sample size is n1, mean total number of items are n1, etc. and average is like this. Then what is the combined of Maharashtra? How will you calculate? X bar is equal to n1 x1 bar plus n2 x2 bar and so on divided by n1 plus n2 plus and so on. How this matches with this original formula? You can see that sigma fi xi, as x bar is equal to sigma fi xi by n, then x bar into n is equal to sum of xi's. Means this numerator gives you sum of all xi's like this, and denominator gives you sum of all items, and therefore it is the trusted formula for calculation of mean. It is formula for combined mean of the data. It is formula for combined mean of the data. Here you can see combined mean of the data. Next thing, just first we will see all measures of central tendency, and then we will go to examples on that. Next measure is the medians. Simply calling median is of the data. Median is the value of item situated at the center of the data. means item situated at the center of data. Item situated at center of the data. Clearly, because we want to find out the center, we have to write data in ascending or descending order. Then we can write the median. For example, suppose we are given discrete frequency distribution, discrete data. Suppose we are like this 2, 3, 4, 7, 11, 5, 9, 10, and we want to find out median of this data. What we have to do? We have to write like this 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 7, 9, 10 and 11. Now we have to go to center. There are two values at the center. Therefore, we take an average of such things. It is 12 by 2. That is 6 is the median, we can say. And if why this is because of all number of items is even. If we have number of items are odd, then clearly if n is even, then we have to take average of n by 2th and n plus 2 by 2th item. And next, if n is odd, n plus 1 by 2th value item is called as the median of the data. If it is discrete distribution. Now suppose what we have to do, if we require, if we are given xi's and fi's means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, suppose 2 occurs 3 times, it occurs 4 times, it occurs 7 times, it occurs 6 times, and it occurs 2 times. In such cases, what you have to do? You can say that 2 occurs 3 times means first 3 positions are taken by 2. Then next 4 positions are taken by 3, etc. In that way, we have to think. For that, what we have to calculate this. 4 and 3 7, 7 and 3 10, 10 and 6 16, 17, 18. Capital N is equal to 18. There are all 18 positions. Means n by 2th position, that is equal to 18 by 2. That is 9th position we have to, 9th item we have to find. For that, we require cumulative frequency table. Cumulative frequency means what? We can see that first 3 positions are taken by 2. Then starting from 4th to 7th, that is added here, we get 7. 4th to 7th position is taken by 3. After that, there are 7 positions taken by 4. Therefore, it is 14. 7 plus 7 equal to 14. You can write here. Then 14 plus is 20. 6 is 20. Our calculation is wrong. 4 and 3 7 7 14 26 and 2 22. Oh, sorry. It should be 22 and therefore it should be 11th position. My calculation is wrong and therefore 22th position. Means we have to write the 11th position, and you can see that after 8 to 14th position is taken by 4, and therefore 11th item must be equal to, means 8th position is 4, 9th position is 4, 10th position is 4, 11th position is also 4, and so on. In that way we have to think. Means 11th item n by 2th n is 22 by 11th item, you can have frequency just greater than n by 2. Therefore, 4 is our median. Median is equal to 4 here. To 4. Now, in case of classes, what we have to do? In case of continuous frequency distribution, clearly, in such case also, we have to think about n by 2. Given class and their frequencies, we have to find less than cumulative frequencies, less than CF. Just whatever we have seen here, less than cumulative frequencies. Here it is less than actually. Greater than means in reverse we have to think. It is less than cumulative frequency distribution. Less than cumulative frequency. Then calculate less than cumulative frequencies and find out, locate n by 2th position. And such class is called as a median class. Such class is called as a median class. Now suppose L1 be lower limit of median class. Lower limit of median class. L1 be lower limit of median class. CFB cumulative frequency of class previous to median class. Previous to is important thing here. Previous to, and first thing, second thing, third thing is, suppose F is frequency of median class. Then formula for median is given by M is equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into width of the class H. This is the formula for median. We will see all the examples together. First of all, we will discuss about the another measure of the central tendency, that is mode. Another measure of the central tendency, that is mode. Mode is the value of variable which occurs repeated or repeats itself greatest number of times. Repeats itself greatest number of times, and therefore such a number mode can be observed from just for discrete frequency distribution. It is the item having maximum frequency. It is item having maximum frequency. Suppose xi is given and fi is given 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Clearly 3 has higher frequency, therefore mode of this data is 3. But what happens in case of classes and frequency? In such cases, let Fm be frequency of modal class. Means what? Frequency of modal class means the class having maximum frequency. And suppose Fm minus 1 be frequency of class previous to modal class. and Fm plus 1 be frequency of class next to modal class. Then mode is given by formula L1. What is L1? L1 is lower limit of modal class. Limit of modal class. All that thing we'll see. L1 plus Fm minus 1 divided by 2Fm minus Fm minus 1 minus Fm plus 1 into H. This is the formula for mode. Again, I repeat all these three formulae. Mean, median, mode of the data are the measures of central tendency. First is a mean. Many times mean is written as x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by n into h, where a is average mean, assumed mean or raw mean. Ui is equal to mi minus a by h, where mi is the midpoint of the class and h is the class width. Next is, we have seen formula for median equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by f into h, where L1 is lower limit of median class, n by 2 you are familiar with sum of capital N is equal to sum of all frequencies. Cf is the frequency of cumulative frequency of class previous to modal class, and f is the frequency of class into class width. And third we have seen as, third was mode of the data, that is L1 plus Fm minus 1 divided by 2Fm minus Fm minus 1 minus Fm plus 1 into h, where Fm is the frequency of modal class. That means Fm is the maximum value of that column of the frequencies. Fm minus 1 is the frequency of class previous to modal class, and Fm plus 1 is the frequency of class next to modal class, and L1 is the lower limit of the modal class. These are three measures of central tendency we have seen. We have seen just formulae. We will see the examples on this. Here we have to remember that whenever some changes are there, it affects all the values of x bar. म्हणजे xi मधल्या एखाद्या व्हॅल्यूज मध्ये जरी चेंज केला, एखाद्या क्लास मधल्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीचा चेंज केला तरी मीन मध्ये चेंज होतो. पण मेडियनचं तसं नाही. इट इज अ सेंटर, इट इज व्हॅल्यू सिच्युएटेड ॲट सेंटर, अँड देअरफॉर जर टोकाच्या व्हॅल्यूज चेंज केल्या, इफ वी चेंज सम values of lower or upper limits, then not so much change is there. And mode is the frequency of mode is the value of item situated at highest value. Now we'll see an example on this using this formula. Obtain mean median mode of the data. Obtain mean median mode of the data for the class, and their frequencies are given as 0 to 6, 2 to 6, 6 to 10, 10 to 14, 14 to 18, 18 to 22, 22 to 26, 26 to 30, and 30 to 34, frequencies are 1, 9, 21, 47, 52, 36, 19 and 5. Now we have to calculate mean, and for mean we require midpoint of the class, and therefore we have to write mi of the class. What is the midpoint of the class? For midpoint of the class we have to think about midpoint of 2 and 6 is 4, 6 and 10 is 8, 10 and 14 is 12, 14, 18 is 16, 18, 22 is 20, it is 24. Just midpoint of these two, it is 28 and it is 32. Now we have to write ui is equal to mi minus let us take this as a center, just for our convenience, 20 divided by 2 to 4. You can see that h is equal to 4 here, a is equal to 20, h is equal to 4. Where it is come from h is equal to 4? You can see the class width of every terms, it is equal to 4, and therefore it becomes 0, it becomes 1, 2, 3, it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. This is required for mean of the data. Next is actually one more thing we require, fi into ui, and next requirement is cumulative frequency table for median. These two things required for mean of the data. Here fi into ui is minus 4, 9 3 27, 20 42, minus 47 0, 36 38, याचा आणि याचा गुणाकार करतोय 5 8 आणि 15. we require this sum, we require this sum. Actually this sum is not necessary one. Why? Because we are finding out the cumulative frequency. 1 plus 9 is 10, 10 plus 21 is 31, 31 plus 47 is 78, 78 52 is 130. You can calculate 166, 166 into 9 plus 19 is 185, and 185 is, you can say 190. Here also you can write 190 because we have taken sum of all items here. Therefore we get value of en is equal to this. Now sum of these things you can calculate. This is equal to n minus 31. You with the help of calculators calculate these things. Now whatever we have got we will write here somewhere here. A is equal to 20, h is equal to 4, sigma n is equal to sigma n means capital N is equal to 190, sigma fi ui is equal to minus 31. ठीक है. Therefore mean x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui by n into h equal to 20 plus minus 31 divided by 190 into 4. Calculate this with the help of calculators. We can get this is equal to 19.3473. Now come to the next. For median we require n by 2. n by 2 is equal to 190 by 2, that is equal to 95. Now we have to locate the median class. We have to locate the median class. here we can see that class having frequency just greater than 95 is this one, and therefore this is our median class. This is our median class. Just I want to use another paper. First of all, we'll say median class. (18 to 22) is the median class. Therefore, therefore CF is equal to 78 and F is equal to 52. We get all the values required for median. These values are required for median. This value is required for median. And what is the formula for median? We can see that median is equal to L1 plus L1 plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Now L1 equal to, here L1 is equal to 18, L1 equal to 18. Therefore we write here 18 plus n by 2 is 95 minus 78 divided by 52 into 4. Calculate this and this will give you 19.30769. Next, from the same data we have to calculate mode. Just to go to this again, mode doesn't require anything. With the help of these two only we can calculate the mode. Now go to frequency column. Here we can see 52 is highest value, and therefore we can say that modal class is again 18 to 22. Modal class is again 18 to 22, and therefore we can say this is an FM minus 1 and FM plus 1. Simple. Therefore you can say that it is equal to 18 plus 52 minus 47 divided by 2 into 52 minus 47 minus 36 into H. Calculate all this, and it is equal to 18.9524. These are required answers: mean, median and mode of the data. If you have any doubt, you can write your suggestions and etc. in comment box. I have given notes on Google Classroom. Make use of this to calculate all the things here, and try the more examples. Write your roll number in comment box also, so that I can understand whether you have seen or not, whether you have observed this lecture or not. Thank you very much.